Hi, my name is Paul and this is PJT Ventures. Join me while I ramble on like an empty dump truck. Today's ramble, I was a fool and I should have plowed the drifts out before I got the truck stuck. Now I've got the truck stuck and I gotta plow with the drifts and get the truck pulled out. It's not that it's that bad, it's just, well, we all know how it goes. I shoulda, coulda, woulda, but anyways, we'll get this truck out in no time. It's really just spun out on some ice, and the trailer's kind of riding up on some hard packed ridges, so it's just not going to come out of there. I thought if I went in the other way I could avoid these hard drifts, but anyways. I got stuck here the other day because it had gotten sunny, and then it was so greasy. Every time I moved underneath the auger up there, it would slide further and further away from the bin, and there was like a half an inch of greasy mud on top of frozen ground, and there was no getting out of it. But if I can just tug it up onto that bit of dry spot, it'll be fine. And remember, as a farmer, you're not allowed to complain about moisture. Sometimes I like to plow with two-wheel drive. Then if I hit something hard, I don't wreck things as fast. I really don't like using the loader for this. I'm sure in the deep snow there's probably still spots where the ground isn't frozen. So we'll just go slow. I've done all this with the skid steer and had chains on, and it worked really good. But now it's too far to bring the skid steer over to these set of bins. So it's just thought I'd zip over here. Plus the skid steer wouldn't pull out the big truck. Get a few more passes done, then we'll go get hooked up. I'd even brought some single tire chains, and I bet you if I'd have put them on before, I'd have probably made it through that little corner right there, but of course I was a fool. I thought I could make it. Nobody wants to put chains on, but by the time you're stuck in putting chains on, they're not going to do anything. this truck out now. I brought a couple of slings so I can be up on this dry part with the tractor, and if I can get the truck up onto here, then it won't be bad. The trailer was riding up on this pile on this previous pile from when I plowed, and I put a chain on, but I mean it's just not going to get going. The trailer is still empty, but I'm just going to end up wrecking something if I go too hard. Okay, I'd made these here this summer when I got stuck. Just some big square stock, and the truck already had these sockets in there, or little receiver hitches or whatever you want to call them, and I just drilled out some of that heavy square stock. There's actually two of them, but I'm not loaded, and I'm just gonna creep along with the tractor, and this will be fine. Here's a couple more clevises. Get one from the tractor now. Okay. See if we can get backed up. Okay, that went nice and smooth. Sorry, YouTube. No drama, no broken tow straps and smashed windshields and huge amounts of diesel and spinning wheels. Just me getting unstuck. I think I'll leave the chains on, and I still gotta put another one on the other side. It's funny, I couldn't get my diff locks working. That was also convenient too. I don't know what the deal is. Anyways, yeah, I think it was mainly just this crusty snow. When I plowed it, I should have plowed it wider, but I was trying to stay out of that stuff because that stuff was hard, and then the trailer got into that stuff. And anyways, here we are. We're out. So we'll get up to the bin now. Just got about a half a load to pull out of that bin, and we'll go to another bin. All right, we'll try this again. Okay, success. Okay, so this is the Wallinga grain and corn vac. So it's run by 1000 PTO to this belt drive. This belt drive runs this blower. This blower then sucks, makes negative pressure into this big chamber right here, and the grain comes in here and does the cyclone effect, and it drops down. And this is all while it's being under vacuum. Once the grain comes in here and spins around the cyclone, it falls down and it drops into this unit right here. And this unit is an air brake, or I don't know actually what it's called, but it basically has these baffles, and it's run hydraulically, and it slowly turns, and there's a whole bunch of baffles so that the grain is constantly falling into each baffle. As each baffle rotates, then it drops it down, and the air isn't able to pass through. I don't know if you can see in there. Yeah, so the air isn't able to pass through, but the grain falls down and gets brought around, deposited in here, and then they recycle the air, and that air then blows the grain that's fallen down through that airlock, and it blows it up and into the trailer. Now this unit is quite old and it works great, but it's so small that it was never designed to fill tall trailers, so I always have to block up the one end, and I actually made an extension to get it high enough and to get it far enough over top of the trailers. But boy, does it ever work good. I just only use it to do the very bottom. It's really slow, but it sure is better than shoveling.